kattadha dadim tadim dharana tadare dani dadim tadim dharana tadare dani dadim tadim dharana tadare dani dadim tadim dhere dadim tadim dhere dadim tadim dharana Nadir-dani dum-dir-dani dim-ta-na-de-re-na Nadir-dani dum-dir-dani dim-ta-na-de-re-na Ta-dim-dim-ta-na-na-dim-dim-ta-de-re-na Ta-dim-dim-ta-na-na-dim-dim-ta-de-re-na De-re-na, 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 de-re-na कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणाम्बरदण्ड मण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्मा अच्युत शंकरा प्रभृति वीरदेवहि सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा
ta thi thi ta ta a thi thi ta 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 thi thi ta a thi thi 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 ta van ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three four ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three four ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three four ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta van two three four ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta one two three four five ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta one two three four five ta thi thi ta ati tita 1 2 3 4 5 tati tita ati tita 1 2 3 4 5 tati tita ati tita 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 tati tita ati tita 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 tati tita ati tita 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 ta thi thi ta ta a thi thi ta tig tha tig tig thi thi ta thi tig tha tig tig thi thi ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi 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 tig tha tig tig thi thi ta thi tig tha tig tig thi thi ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi 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 tig tha tig tig thi thi ta thi tig tha tig tig thi thi ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi tig tha tig tig ta thi 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 a thi thi ta 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 thi thi ta ta a thi thi ta 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 ta
Come on.
Oh, thank God. God, I don't want to be up here. Do we take the paper with us? I'll leave it.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणाम्बरदण्ड मण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्मा अच्युत शङ्करा प्रभृति वीरदेवहि सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापहा
one. Ta the ta a the ta one. Ta the ta a.
Sitaram and Namaste, everyone. Welcome to all of you to our Cultural Classes program. We are happy that you all have joined us today as we celebrate the students and for us to see how they have progressed in their classes. My task today is to introduce to you the MC for today's program. She's no other than Elena Mangal. Elena has been a volunteer with the Mandir for many years, and she is dedicated to any task that she takes on. I've had the privilege to work with her closely over the years, as Elena and I are the classes team. Please welcome Elena as she takes you through the proceedings for the evening.
Sitaram, everyone. Namaste. So we'd like to call all the students to please take your shoes off and come up on the stage behind the sheets. So we'll have the opening prayer. All the students will join in opening prayer. While the children are making their way back to their seats, I'd just like to say welcome, everyone. Please don't be nervous today. This program is just for you guys to showcase what you've learned. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be nervous, but just do your best and feel comfortable because all of us here are just your parents and your peers. So we have a packed program about all the kids that were on stage will be performing. So first off, we have Anita Prasad and Poonam Prasad, if you guys can make your way up to the stage. So what I'll do, I'll call the next two items or the next two students who will be performing. So while these guys are finishing up, just if you're next, please come to the side and then you can go up, just so we have a smooth transition and we don't have too much long pauses. Okay, so we have Anita Prasad and Poonam Prasad. They're gonna do a Ganesh Prarthana for us. After Anita and Poonam, we'll have Emma. Emma's here, and followed by Leisha. Okay, so after them, Emma, then Leisha. So please enjoy Poonam and Anita, and they're fairly new, so please encourage them. Maybe let's start off with a round of applause for them, please. Thank you. Excellent job, guys. They've only been learning for a few weeks, so I think they did awesome. Really good job. So what I forgot to mention at the beginning, so while the vocal students will be performing, we will have interchanging tabla players, because we have quite a few of the boys here that have been learning tabla, some recently, some for many years. So they used to have a chance to do this before COVID, we would have a monthly satsang upstairs, but they've all been out of practice for a long time. So this is Roshan is playing tabla, and he'll accompany Emma with her song. Emma's gonna sing Raghupati. So please give Emma a round of applause, and Roshan. Great job, Emma. Excellent, excellent. So next we'll have Lisha. After Lisha will be Shankar and followed by Aliyah. So Aliyah and Shankar, if you can make your way up to the front and be prepared. Thank you. Let's give Alicia an encouragement, a round of applause, please. Well done, Lisha. Well done. Very good. Next, we'll have Shankar, and Shankar will be singing Sitaram Naam Bhajo. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is Shankar's first performance. He's been taking classes for a while, but I have never heard him sing, so I think this is his first performance in our satsang. Please give Shankar a round of applause to encourage him. Oh, he doesn't want to take this.
be here, yeah? Okay? You want to give it a try one more time, or? Okay, let's go. You want to take your blessings and let's go?
Maybe we'll have him.
Okay,
We'll give Shankar a round of applause, and he'll come back later. Shankar, it's okay. When I was little like you, I was nervous too, and I had stage fright for many, many years. So you'll be fine. You'll come back after a few items, okay? Thank you. It's okay. Yay. Who's playing? So we have on stage Aliyah Jamanti. She's going to be doing Radha Pyare, and Roshan will accompany her on the tabla. After Aliyah, we have Aditya Kumar. Is Aditya here? Oh, okay. Aditya's right in front. He's always in front. He's always eager. So we know have to look for Aditya. And followed by Aditya will be Gauri. So please come up in front, Gauri. Aliyah, go ahead, babe.
Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal, Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal. Vrindavan ke Jaya Gopal, Vrindavan ke Jaya Gopal, Murali Manohara Jaya Gopal, Murali Manohara Jaya Gopal. Dasa re re, dasa ga ga, dasa mama, gasa re re. Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Pyare Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal, Radha Madhava Jaya Gopal.
Well done, Aliyah. Well done. Good job. And my mistake, it's not Roshan on tabla. You all know it's Shavin. Excellent job, Shavin. So next we'll have Aditya. Aditya will be doing Panduranga Vitali, followed by Gauri. After Gauri, we have Aruna, Viren, and Oma. They'll come up together. So guys, please come forward. Let's give a round of applause to Aditya, please.
Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayan, Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayan, Hari Narayan, Govinda, Hari Narayan, Govinda, Hari Narayan, Govinda. Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayan, Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayan, Hari Narayan, Govinda, Hari Narayan, Govinda. Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayan, Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayan, Hari Narayan, Govinda, Hari Narayan, Govinda. Bhajo Narayana Govinda, Bhajo Narayana Govinda, Hari Narayana Govinda, Hari Narayana Govinda, Sada Pada Paga Pagare Gare Sa, Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayana, Panduranga Vittale, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Govinda, Hari Narayana, Govinda, Hari Narayana, Govinda.
Well done, Aditya. Very good job. Gauri is next. After Gauri, Aruna, Viren, and Oma. While the tabla player is coming up, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying this. It's been a while since the kids have performed, and it's so nice to see them. I think our Dharma is in a good place when we see all these little kids singing and playing harmonium together. So they're doing a really good job, in my opinion. So it looks like Avan will be playing tabla and Roshan will be on the dantal. Go ahead, Gauri, when you're ready.
He Sheshashayana Narayana, He Sheshashayana Narayana, Vera Varana Narayana, Vera Varana Narayana, He Sheshashayana Narayana, He Sheshashayana Narayana, Vera Varana Narayana, Vera Varana Narayana, Baba Baya Harana Narayana, Baba Baya Harana Narayana, Pavane Charana Narayana, Pavane Charana Narayana, He Sheshashayana Narayana, He Sheshashayana Narayana, Vera Varana Narayana, Vera Varana Narayana. शयन नारायण हे शेष शयन नारायण वीरवरण नारायण वीरवरण नारायण वीरवरण नारायण वीरवरण नारायण.
Well done, Gauri. Very good job. So let's welcome now Oma Rajpal, Aruna Kumar, and Viren Singh. They'll be singing individually, but as a group together. Ajandere Tora Man Darpan and Jai Radha Madhav. After they perform, we will have a tabla recital, a group tabla performance by Aditya, Maya, Madhuri, and Nicholas. Madhuri and Nicholas. So if you guys, the tabla teacher is here, Dinesh, so he will introduce the items. As you know, I have a very limited knowledge in tabla, so Dinesh will introduce them. But let's give a round of applause to Aruna, Oma, and Viren. Great job, Aruna. Thank you.
तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई बल बूरे सारे कर्मों को तेरे ओर दिखाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई मन ही देवता मन ही ईश्वर मन से बड़ा न कोई से बदाना कोई मन ही देवता मन ही ईश्वर मन से बदाना कोई मन उजियारा जब जब तेरी जग उजियारा होई इस उजले दर्पण पर प्राणी तू न जमने पाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई भले बुरे सारे कर्मों को एक और दिखाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाई.
Well done, Varen. Great job.
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जय वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जय गोपी जय वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर जय गोवर्धन धारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Great job, you guys. The group sounds so nice. Next, while they're getting off the stage, we'll have, like I mentioned, the tabla recital by Aditya. The first group, there's two groups, but the first group will be Aditya, Maya, Madhuri, and Nicholas, followed by Andrew, Chauvin, Elvin, and Rikesh. So Dinesh will give you guys a description of what they're doing. And while they're getting set up, I just want to mention that we do have a light dinner at the end. So please, I know if you're getting hungry, it's going to be not too long more. So dinner at the end. There you go. There's Dinesh.
I'm just going to sit on the stage with
Yeah,
them. Sitaram, everyone. As some of you may already know, my name is Dinesh, and I'm the tabla teacher for many of the students at the Mandir. Today we have with us a very, very fresh group. Most of these guys, they actually started just before the pandemic hit. And the online classes don't do justice for music students. But regardless, the 4 students that you see before you came a very, very far way despite the challenges of the pandemic. We have with us on my far right, Maya, then we have Adi, Madhuri, and Nick. Their performance today will be a very short one, based solely on rhythm. Now, as a West Indian community, the bulk of our tabla playing is usually done for accompaniment. Meaning, if you go to mandir, satsang, puja, it's typically bhajans, filmy songs, geets, kirtan, etc. And within that realm of music, there's certain tekas that are very, very common or go-to. So the students today will be sharing with you some of those rhythms that you would probably recognize from many bhajans and recordings that you would have heard growing up. Okay? So the first one, we're going to start with the slowest speed, teka. Teka means rhythm, and they'll be performing in Kehrawatal, which means an 8-beat cycle. So the first teka they'll be playing, we actually refer to it as vilambit teka, or slow rhythm. And the notes are dage tit tin tin, take tit din din, dage tit tin tin. 3, 2, 1, go. Din din, take tit din din, dage tit tin din. So this first teka that they played here is actually used in a lot of slower tempo bhajans and some old Bollywood songs like Chaudavi Ka Chand Ho, Suhani Raat. I'm sure all of you would probably be familiar with those ones. And as well as this next teka that's often accompanied by that teka. So the next teka goes, guys, slow Kehwa, right? Take your time. So da din da da titta da tin na na titta da din da da titta 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Okay, so now that brings us to the madhya or medium tempo. So that was slow tempo. This one here is considered medium now. The next teka or rhythm that they're going to be demonstrating is specifically called bhajan teka, or in some cultures it's called bhajani. Now, the name is kind of self-explanatory, but this teka here is used primarily in bhajans and devotionals. As a matter of fact, if you listen to a lot of Jagjit Singh, most of his bhajans and kirtans are played only with this teka, no variations or anything fancy, just simple teka. This teka is never used in ghazals or other styles of singing, even Bollywood songs. So you would actually only hear this teka in bhajans, in devotionals. And the notes are din na din dinna, tin na tin dinna, din na din dinna. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm sure some of you would have recognized that teka. Literally in all of Jagjit Singh's bhajans, din na din, Bolo Ram, Jai Jai Ram, all those songs, very, very common teka. But I think you guys could play that a little bit faster, right? Want to try? So we'll go din na din, din na, din na din, din na. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. All right, so now that brings us to our last teka, which is actually another very common teka that's used in 8-beat rhythm. This one here, you'll find more it's used in Bollywood songs, filmy songs, ghazals, and those things. This one is not so much used in bhajan playing, unless it's live, but for recordings, it's usually bhajan teka. So this teka here is mainly for qawwali and filmy, okay? The notes are gin na datin, din datin, gin na datin, din datin. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. I know you guys could play this one faster, so let's try faster. Gina datin, dinatin, gina datin, dinatin. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. So that actually brings us to the end of this short presentation. If you don't mind, give the kids a round of applause. Thank you. And next time you guys need, you have a jandi, you have a puja, a satsang, a wedding, ghazal night, call one of these guys. They'll help you out. Thank you. Okay. Boys, come get your tablas. Let's go. Just take it back in the back. The kids will just need a quick minute to get set up.
So that's fine. While the boys are getting set up, after their performance will be a Kathak performance. First, we have a few Kathak performances, but the first group is Lisha, Pooja, Oma, and Aruna. So you guys just maybe come forward and be prepared. So after these guys, you guys are going to perform your Kathak.
Take your time, boys. Sorry about that. They actually got lost back there. Ah. Good? Set your mics up. Okay. Guys, put the mics. Yeah. Okay. So for this presentation, we have Elvin, Ricky, Shravin, and Danesh, or Andrew. He's my cousin, so I harass him. So for their presentation, they're actually going to be doing something that's very popular in our culture, as well as the tabla solo repertoire. They're going to be playing something that we know as rela, or otherwise rela kaida. We typically hear relas in tumri, in classical music, in baitak gharana style on dholak. But a lot of people don't know that rela actually came from the tabla repertoire. And then it was transferred later on to dholak and other drum instruments. So rela, what sets rela apart from everything else is that rela is actually supposed to sound like a moving train. When relas were first being composed, the ustads were at that time sitting in nature, literally sitting in a train or near train tracks, and they were listening to the rhythmic patterns that the trains would make on the tracks and then compose compositions based on that. And then obviously it was expanded as the years goes by. The rela that these boys are playing today in the tabla repertoire is actually very famous and is played throughout all the tabla gharanas. But today, the paltas that they'll be expanding on is from the Punjab gharana of tabla. Okay? And the notes for this, could we just get the lehra a little bit louder, please? A little bit louder. A little bit more. Okay. A little bit more. Good. So I was actually supposed to play with the boys, but I think I'll just say it and you guys will play. Okay? So we'll start with Tintal. 3, 2, 1, Tintal. Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, da, da, din, din, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, da, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit. Da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit. Double. Da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit. Da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit. Da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit. Da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit, ta ta, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, ta. Tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, tak tak, tirikit, da da, tirikit, da da, tirikit. da da tirigiri da da tirigiri da 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 tirigiri 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 ta ta tirigiri da da tirigiri ta ta da da tirigiri 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 da. We'll do now the final composition called Chakrada. So guys, watch your time, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Da da tirigiri 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 da. Stop the lecture now. Okay, thank you.
Please let's give another round of applause for these young gentlemen, up and coming. I think they did a fantastic job playing tabla. It's nice to see we have so many tabla players in our community now. Next, we will have the Kathak performance by Lisha, Pooja, Oma, and Aruna. And following them will be a bhajan by Jenna, Jessica, and Jada. So guys, please come forward. After Jenna, Jessica, and Jada, we'll have Seema. So please be ready.
कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणाम्बरदण्ड मण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्मा अच्युत शङ्करा प्रभृति वीरदेवहि सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा
ta thi thi ta ta a thi thi ta 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 thi thi ta a thi thi 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 ta one. Ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta one. Ta thi thi ta a thi thi ta one. Ta thi theta, a the theta, 1. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2. 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 Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta the theta, a the theta, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well done. Excellent job, guys. Really beautiful. I know it takes a lot of practice, and these girls did an amazing job. Very, very good job. So while we're setting up for Jenna, Jessica, and Jada, I just want to say it's so heartwarming to sit here and look at these girls, multi-talented. They sing, they dance. You know, it's not easy. Plus, they go to school and they do all their school assignments and everything. So I know parents, it's a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice, but please continue to bring your kids out and let them participate and take advantage, because we have Vaishali ji, Heman ji. They're very, very professional, world-renowned teachers, and we have them here at our disposal, so please take advantage of their services. After Jenna, Jessica, and Jada, we'll have Seema. So we have a few more songs, but the first items that we had were most of the younger kids, and I'm sure you guys can all appreciate how well they did. We have a few more tabla items and another few performances of Kathak. So we probably have about an hour more, I'd say. So please be patient with us. We have to give them their time. They work so hard, and for me, I've seen so much improvement in them, so it's well-deserved. Let's give a round of applause to their triplets, actually. No, they're not. They're twins. I don't know if you can tell which two are the twins. I'm not going to say. They'll be doing a rag Malkan. Malkan's bhajan. Sorry. Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Ready? Thank you. Okay. There we go. Mama gasa, dani dada mama gasa, dani dada mama gasa, dani dada mama gasa, gungaru banda mera chire, pada gungaru banda mera chire, mera Gama 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 dama dama dani 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 sa ni gama dani sa gama dani sa gama dani sa मैं तो अपने नारायण की मैं तो अपने नारायण की हो गया वही दासी रे हो गया वही दासी रे मेरा दासी रे पागा गुंगरू बांध मेरा नाची gamadani sa sa ni sa ni da ma ga gama gamadani sa sa ni sa ni da ma ga gama 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 da ma da ni da ni sa ni gamadani sa ni sa gamadani sa ni sa gamadani sa ni sa विश्व का प्याला राना बेजा विश्व का प्याला राना बेजा जीवत मेरा हांसी रे जीवत मेरा हांसी रे मेरा हांसी रे मेरा हांसी रे पग गुंगरु बांध मेरा नाची रे पग गुंगरु बांध मेरा नाची रे मेरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर मेरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर सहज मिले अविनाशी रे सहज मिले अविनाशी रे मेरा नासी रे अविनाशी रे पग गुंगरु बांध मेरा नाची रे पग गुंगरु बांध मेरा नाची रे मेरा नाची रे मेरा नाची रे
Great job, guys. Well done. Excellent. And you guys were shy. You don't have to be shy. You did well. Okay, next up we have Seema, who's never shy and a very seasoned performer. So Seema will be doing Saraswati Vandana. After Seema, we have Varun, and followed by Varun will be Anaya. So guys, please be ready.
ga 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 ma ma sa re ga ma re ga ma pa ga 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 ma ma ga re sa re ga 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 pa pa re ga ga ma ga re sa ga ga pa pa re ga ma ga re sa ga ga pa pa re ga ga ma ga re sa re sa ti je मैया ध्यान ज्ञान पे कर दे
soothing bhajan. Please give a round of applause for Bhuvan as well on the tabla. Next up, we'll have Varun. Varun will be doing a Rag Yaman, followed by Anaya. And after Anaya, we have Avin. So please be ready.
Sa ni ga re ga re re ma ga re ga a Guru bena gyan na ave Guru bena gyan na ave mana ujiyara Guru hi lave mana ujiyara Guru hi lave Guru bena gyan na ave Guru bena gyan na ave शीश झुकायो सदा चरणन में शीश झुकायो सदा चरणन में बीते अंधेरा नेत मनन से बीते अंधेरा नेत मनन से हे मन ज्ञान का आप ही पावे हे मन ज्ञान का आप ही पावे गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे मन उजियारा गुरु ही लावे मन उजियारा गुरु ही लावे गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे गुरु बिना निरगम पा गरे गरे निरस आ गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे पम गरे गा निरगम गा निर पम गरे गा आ गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे गुरु बिना ज्ञान न आवे सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना तेरी बीती जात उमर तेरी बीती जात उमर हरि नाम हरि नाम हरि नाम बेना सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना Kupanir bena tenu shir bena Kupanir bena tenu shir bena tarati में हबिना तरती में हबिना जैसे पंडित वेर बिना जैसे पंडित वेर बिना वैसे प्राणी हरि नाम बेना सुमिरन कर ले मेरे मना सुमिरन कर ले
Great job, Varun. I know you don't like to sing often, but very good voice. Excellent performance. Please continue to do it more often for us. While Anaya is getting set up, Anaya will be doing Rag Kafi, followed by Avin. We have certificates for all the students, so please don't leave. I know nobody's leaving, but I should have mentioned before, at the end, we'll be handing out certificates, so please don't go. We just have a few more items, not many. Over to Anaya.
कैसी ब्रिज में धूम मचाई, कैसी ब्रिज में धूम मचाई, पिछ कर रंग उड़त है सारी, कैसी ब्रिज में धूम मचाई, सारे सारे गमा गमा गम पत सनि दप मगरे गम पा वृंदावन की सुंदर शोभा, वृंदावन की सुंदर शोभा, देख चकित वे सब नर नारी, देख चकित वे सब नर नारी, कैसी ब्रिज में धूम मचाई, कैसी ब्रिज में धूम मचाई, साततनी पापा गामा पा गा गा मारे रे पा सा सा सारे गामा पा मा पा, सारे गामा पा मा पा, सारे गामा पा मा पा, कैसी ब्रिज में, कैसी ब्रिज में, कैसी ब्रिज में धूम मचाई। मंदिर में यहाँ संग विरच है, मंदिर में यहाँ संग विरच है, भक्तों की आंखें जिनको निहारे है, भक्तों की आंखें जिनको निहारे है, भवानी शंकर, भवानी शंकर, भवानी शंकर, भवानी शंकर, भवानी शंकर, भवानी शंकर, दीम 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 ताना दीम 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 ताना दीम 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 ताना दीम 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 ताना दीम 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 ताना दीम 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 ताना दीम, पवन सजा है सुंदर न्यारा, पवन सजा है सुंदर न्यारा, गौरी शिव का जोड़ा प्यारा, गौरी शिव का जोड़ा प्यारा, मूरत है मन दो एक है, मूरत है मन दो एक है, भवानी शंकर, 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 भवानी शंकर।
Wonderful, wonderful, Anaya. That's our Mandir's song composed by Hemant ji, of course. Hemant is the Sangeet guru for all these older kids. So next we'll have Avin. He'll be doing Rag Bhupali, followed by Bhumika and Vaishnavi, followed by Bhumika. Shavi's after Bhumi. So let's give Avin a round of applause.
छवि सावरिया की, लगा छवि सावरिया की, लगा छवि सावरिया की। मोरी मति दे बावरे धैया, मोरी मति दे बावरे धैया, लगा छवि सावरिया की, लगा छवि सावरिया की। मोर मुकुट पीतांबर सो है, मोर मुकुट पिया, मोर मुकुट पीतांबर सो है, कुंडल जल कच कानन में, लगा छवि सावरिया की, लगा छवि सावरिया की। सारे सारे ग प रे ग रे ग प न द द प प ग ग रे रे सारे ग प द सा, सारे ग प द सा, सारे ग प द सा, सा सा ध प ग ध ध प ग रे सारे ग प ग रे सारे सा द प रे ग सा सा ध प ग ध ध प ग रे सारे ग प ग रे सारे सा द प रे ग सा द प रे ग सा द प रे ग। ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। तीन शब्द में सृष्टि सारी, तीन शब्द में सृष्टि सारी, सृष्टि सारी समा। ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः शिवाय। घ रे सा ध सा ग ग, ध प ग रे ग ग, सा ध प ग रे ग ग, ध प ग सा रे रे प प ग रे सा ध सा 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 सा। पर्वत पर्वत क्यों छंदे, नदी पाव क्यों जाए, पर्वत पर्वत क्यों छंदे, नदी पाव क्यों जाए। जो मिलना है यही है, जिन जिनको जे वही पाए। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः शिवाय, शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय।
Good job, Avin. That was Rag Bhupali. Next, we'll have Bhumika with Rag Bhairavi. Following Bhumika, we'll have Shavi, and following Shavi, we'll have Arjun. So after Arjun, we have Vrinda and Bhuvan with songs. Then we'll have another tabla group and two Kathak dances, and that's it. So please be patient with us. Let's give Bhumika a round of applause.
राम नाम सोही जाने जो रमता सकल जहाँ घट घट में जो रम रहा उसको राम पहचान तेरा राम राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार रे बेड़ा पार रे बेड़ा पार तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार उदासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार उदासी मन काहे को करे रे काहे को करे गा सा रे सा गम प प द म प गम रे ग सा रे सा गा सा रे सा गम प प द म प गम रे ग सा रे सा 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 नि ग सा नि रे सा गम प द प म प गम प द प म प गम प द प म प नैया तेरे राम हवाले लहर लहर हरी आप संभाले नैया तेरे राम हवाले लहर लहर हरी आप संभाले हरी आप ही उतावे तेरा भार उदासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार उदासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी म प द नि सा सा नि द प म ग रे ग रे सा सा रे ग म सा रे ग म सहज किनारा मिल जाएगा हो मिल जाएगा परम सहारा मिल जाएगा दोरी सौंप के तू देख एक बार उदासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार उदासी मन काहे को करे रे काहे को करे रे काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार उदासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार उदासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी तेरा राम जी तेरा राम जी
Very well done, Bhumika. Very soothing bhajan. Next, we'll have Shavi, followed by Arjun. Shavi will be doing, Bhumika did Rag Bhairavi, as I mentioned, and Shavi will be doing Rag Darbari. All these rags are very complicated, and these guys are doing amazing. So please give Shavi a round of applause.
अवध के राय जय श्री राम 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 पुरुषोत्तम सकल गुणधाम पुरुषोत्तम सकल गुणधाम राय जय श्री राम अवध के राय जय श्री राम अवध के राय जय श्री राम अवध के सरे रे नि सरे पापा गम रे सा दा नि रे सा न्याय मूर्ति त्याग समर्पण न्याय मूर्ति त्याग समर्पण हर्ष देवता देख मुनिगण हर्ष देवता देख मुनिगण सुमिरे जन हे मन ये नाम सुमिरे जन हे मन ये नाम राय जय श्री राम अवध के राय जय श्री राम अवध के राय जय श्री राम अवध के माप गम रे ग सा रे नि सा दा नि रे सा दा नि रे सा दा नि रे सा अवध के अवध के अवध के राय जय श्री राम तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम लौटा जो दिया तूने लौटा जो दिया तूने चले जाएंगे जहाँ से हम चले जाएंगे जहाँ से हम तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है घायल मन का पागल पंछी उड़ने को बेकरार उड़ने को बेकरार पंख है कोमल आँख है धुंधली जाना है सागर पार जाना है सागर पार अब तू ही से समझा अब तू ही से समझा राह भूले थे कहाँ से हम राह भूले थे कहाँ से हम तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है तू प्यार का सागर है
Very nice, Shavi. Wonderful, wonderful. Next, we'll have Arjun. Arjun will be doing Rag Days, followed by Vrinda, and after Vrinda would be Bhuvan. After Bhuvan sings for us, that will conclude all the singing for this evening. And then we'll have Tabla recital, followed by two Kathak performances, which will bring us to the close. So please give Arjun a round of applause.
तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे, तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे। कल न परत हैं हम सब हारे, कल न परत हैं हम सब हारे। तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे, तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे। मामा पानी निसा रे सा नि द प म प नि द प म ग रे प म ग रे ग नि सा म म प प नि नि सा 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 नि सा 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 नि सा 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 नि सा सा। लागी लगन अब तुम्हारे दर्श की, लागी लगन अब तुम्हारे दर्श की। बात तकत है गोपियन सारी, बात तकत है गोपियन सारी। तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे, तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे। सा रे रे सा नि सा रे सा रे मामा ग रे मा पा मा पा नि नि द प नि सा रे रे सा नि सा नि नि द द प प मामा ग रे सा नि सा मामा ग रे सा नि सा मामा ग रे सा नि सा रे प। तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे, तुम बिनय अब ब्रज, तुम बिनय अब ब्रज, तुम बिनय अब ब्रजराज दुलारे। चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी, चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी। ये राम नाम रस, राम नाम रस, राम नाम रस बीनी। चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी, चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी। सारे मा पा नि द प म ग रे सा नि द प म ग रे सा नि द प म ग रे सा। अष्ट कमल का चरक बनाया, पांच तत्व की पूनी। अष्ट कमल का चरक बनाया, पांच तत्व की पूनी। नव दस मास बुनन को लागे, नव दस मास बुनन को लागे। मूरख मैली की ही चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी, चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी। ये राम नाम रस, राम नाम रस, राम नाम रस बीनी चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी चदरिया जीनी रे जीनी.
Well done, Arjun. Beautiful. Next up, we'll have Bhuvan. And I believe Dinesh will be playing for. Yes, Dinesh will. Oh, Brenda first? Oh, sorry. Yes, my mistake. We'll have Vrinda. Vrinda will be doing Rag Ahiri, and Bhuvan will accompany Vrinda on the tabla. Let's give Vrinda a round of applause, please. Thank you.
विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम, अरे दास भगत कर जोरे, अरे दास भगत कर जोरे, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे, अहिल्या का धार किया, अहिल्या का धार किया, शबरी को प्रभु दर्श दिया, शबरी को प्रभु दर्श दिया, कृपा है मन सिया राम नाथ मोरे, कृपा है मन सिया राम नाथ मोरे, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम, पदनि सा निद पम, पदनि सा निद पम निद पम निद पम, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम, सरे सरे ग ग रे सरे ग रे ग म म ग म प प म ग म प म प द पद पद नि नि द पद नि द नि स स नि द नि नि द पद द प म प प स स नि द नि नि द पद द प म प प स स नि द नि नि द पद द प म प प म, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे, विनती सुनो, विनती सुनो, विनती सुनो रघुनाथ राम मोरे। पूरब से जब सूरज निकल सिंदूरी घन छाये, पवन के पग में नूपुर बाज, मयूर मन में रगाये, मन में रगाये, ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 ओम नमः शिवाय।
कलश मिलाओ, नव ज्योति के दीप जलाओ, चरणों में नित शीश झुकाओ, चरणों में नित शीश झुकाओ। भाव विभोर हो के भक्ति रोम रोम रंग जाए, हो मन में रगाए। ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 ओम नमः शिवाय।
Oh, here we are. Beautifully done, Brenda. Please give her another round of applause. Then we'll have, now we'll have Bhuvan. Bhuvan will be doing Rag Puriya, accompanied by the maestro himself on tabla, Dinesh. After, after Bhuvan's performance, we'll have the second or third group of tabla, which will be Avin, Varun, Shavin, and Roshan. So guys, please make sure you have your tabla and everything set so we can continue.
Gamada gamagare sa nire sa ga magare nire sa gamada gamagare sa nire sa ga magare nire sa nida madani sa nida nire gama gamada gamada nida magare sa ga gamada nida sa nire sa nida magamada Sanida madani sanida maga gamada gamagare sani gare sa gamada gamagare sani re sa ga magare ni re sa हे रघुनाथ विनती सुनो मोरी हे रघुनाथ विनती सुनो मोरी महिमा है जग जानी तोरी महिमा है जग जानी तोरी हे रघुनाथ विनती सुनो मोरी हे रघुनाथ विनती सुनो मोरी मुनि जनमान तार कामारी मुनि जनमान धनि सनि रम ग गम दम गम ग मुनि जनमान तार कामारी सनि 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 दम गम ग ग सा मुनि जनमान तार कामारी आश्रम में सुख शांति दारी आश्रम में सुख शांति दारी भजहु नाथ हे मन कर जोरी हे रघुनाथ विनती सुनो मोरी हे रघुनाथ विनती सुनो मोरी विनती सुनो मोरी विनती सुनो मोरी हरि अनंत हरि रूप अनंता कैसे कोई ध्यावे राग रागनी के सुर सुर में हरि निज रूप दिखाया हरि निज रूप दिखाया धन्य भाग्य सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया धन्य भाग्य सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया चरण कमल की धूल बना में मोक्ष द्वार तक आया मोक्ष द्वार तक आया धन्य भाग्य सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया घट में गूंजा नाद निरंतर घट में गूंजा नाद निरंतर ज्योति जली अंतर में सो सूरज के उजियारे में सो सूरज के उजियारे में मैंने मुझको पाया मैंने मुझको पाया धन्य भाग सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया धन्य भाग सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया चरण कमल की धूल बना में मोक्ष द्वार तक आया मोक्ष द्वार तक आया धन्य भाग सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया धन्य भाग सेवा का अवसर पाया पाया अवसर पाया पाया अवसर पाया पाया
Excellent job, Bhuvan and Dinesh. Very good. So that brings us to the end of the vocal performances for this evening. And as I mentioned, we'll have the two more tabla items. The group of boys would be Avin, Varun, Shavin, and Roshan, followed by a solo tabla from Bhuvan. After Bhuvan, we'll have a Kathak dance by Vrinda, Bhumika, Shavi. And then we have the final performance for this evening, which is a treat. I believe this is the first Mandir where we have an all-boys Kathak dance class. So they will be performing for us. We saved the best for last. So please stay. We have a few more minutes. And of course, like I mentioned before, while the boys are getting set up, we do have a light dinner prepared for everyone. So if you get hungry, you'll have something.
I don't need to be on stage for this one. So this will be the last group tabla item. From my furthest right, we have Varun, Roshan, Shavin, and Avin. They're going to be presenting to you a traditional composition from the Delhi Gharana. So in tabla, there's 6 main ideologies or schools of, or you could say styles of playing. Delhi Gharana being one of the, Delhi Gharana being the oldest. So the qaida which you're actually playing here goes back to probably around the early 18th century when qaida was just being introduced to the tabla repertoire. And so this is for sure one of the oldest kaidas and also one of the most popular kaidas. And it's still today being played by students and ustads and pandits alike. So the main bowls for this kaida are dati dage na da tirikita, dati dage tinna kina, tati take na ta tirikita, dati dage dhinna kina. And the boys will be expanding on this theme in their presentation today. Okay. She went on a washroom break.
Great job, guys. Please give them another round of applause. Very excellent performance. Next, we'll have Bhuvan on a solo tabla, followed by Kathak dance with Vrinda Bhumika and Shavi. And following Shavi and Vrinda Bhumika, we'll have the final item, which will be the boys Kathak, and boys and girls. So we have two. They're mixed. Oh, so Bhuvan will explain to you guys what he's doing as well. Very seasoned tabla player, multi-talented Bhuvan, of course.
Sitaram, everyone. For my presentation, I'll be doing two compositions. The first one will be a very famous one composed by Abbaji, and it's in the Punjab gharana. And the phrase is Dhanaga dit dit dagena dhage dinagena dit dit dhagena dhati dhagena tenakena Dhanaka dit dit dhagena dhake tenakena dit dit dhagena dhati dhagena dinagena. And the dita is emphasized a lot in this kaida. Yeah, and it's and for my second kaida I'll be playing is in the Farrukhabad gharana, and the phrase goes and the thing that is similar about these two kaidas is that the part titit is usually, as you'd find in other compositions, is played with your 4 fingers, but in this one it's played with 2 fingers, and that's what are similar about these two. So I hope you enjoy.
Wonderful. That was fantastic, Bhuvan. I know your fingers must be so tired right now. Really, really good job. Excellent.
One more time.
Okay, so now we'll have the girls, Vrinda, Bhumika, and Shavi, followed by the group performance, which will bring us to the end of the evening. And please, like I said, we have certificates for all the students will be handed out at the end. And on your way out, we will be providing light dinner. So we ask that you don't eat here, you take it to go, please. Beautiful girls, thank you very much. Please give them another round of applause. That was a very complicated composition. So take a breath. And then for our final performance this evening, we have the all boys. Like I said, I believe this is the only mandir that has an all boys Kathak dance class. And the boys are Arjun, Bhuvan, Varun, Shavin, Ryan. And for this performance, we will have them accompanied by Seema and Anaya. Please give them a round of applause. While they're getting on stage, I would really like to say thank you very much for coming out this evening. I know we went a little bit past our time, but it's well worth it in my opinion. The kids work very hard and they've come a very long way. So over to the performers.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
Awesome. Very, very beautiful. Excellent job, guys. Please keep at it. You guys did amazing. And this brings us to the end of the performances for this evening. Like I said, sorry we went a little bit over, but I think the kids did a really amazing job. Please give them another round of applause. Especially the little kids. You guys did awesome. And I know I don't have to say this, but parents, please continue to bring them out. Like, we are so fortunate to have these talented teachers here with us, and let's take full advantage. If you know anybody that'd like to join the classes, please let us know. And now I'll just give you over to Panditji to say a few words and hand out the certificates. We'll ask, I know Sabrina is here. She teaches music here as well, and Dinesh is here, so we'll ask them to come hand the certificates to their students. But over to Panditji first.
Thank you, Elena. Elena did a fantastic job. Please give a big round of applause for her. I thought it was a really, really excellent program this evening. Please clap for all the kids. This is the beauty of our culture. Every single thing that they did there this evening, it has to be calculated. It has to be done with the right rhythm. They cannot do a step when they shouldn't, otherwise everything goes out of place. So what you saw there this evening is a real reflection from the singing to the tabla to the dancing. Everything was a reflection of dedication to the art that they have embraced. And everyone this evening, I truly admired every single item. From the beginners, right? From the beginners who were there. You know, I was so happy to was it Anita and somebody else, Poonam, to go play the harmonium and say a prayer. As a big deal. Because as a Hindu, we can't just say we're a Hindu, wear a shalwar or a kurta and say that's enough. We must embrace the culture a little bit. That was amazing. And then we have the beginners who went there, and then we had a little boy who went on the stage, who was so brave to actually go on the stage. If I call many of you here, you will never step on the stage. But he was brave enough to go on the stage. And the next time when he plays, he's going to blow your hats off. I think you should give a big hand for him too. It takes a lot of courage to do what they do. And unless you do it, you wouldn't know. I live in a house of 2 pandits, 2 Kathak dancers, 3 Kathak dancers, and 5 musicians, and 1 manager. So imagine what goes on in there. And I know enough to tell you that unless you dedicate yourself to this craft, you will not get it. And when I say you'll not get it, you will think that it is only for Pandit children or your close friends or whatever. No. What you put in is what you get out. That is how simple this is. What you put in is what you get out. That is the whole essence behind all of this. And I'm so proud this evening that after so many years, we can be here with all the children to do this again, to celebrate what they have learned, to celebrate their dedication, to celebrate their commitment to their culture. This here, I think Elena said it earlier, that our dharma is in the right hands when you can see such young children and grown ones. They are still in university, some of them as well, can come on stage and perform. We have to say that our dharma is in good hands. So thrilled and so happy. I'd like to say thank you to all of you for sticking with the program. Through COVID, we didn't know what to do. Nobody, a lot of the parents don't know what Teams is and know what Zoom is. They're like, who we got Zoom into? They're like, no, and it was so challenging to get this thing out. But you guys came together and you worked with our teachers and you stuck with the program. There are many who made excuses, and that's fine. But you stuck with the program, and you see results. And these are the results here today. This is what it is. If you stick with the program, I think many times we think that, the teacher is at fault. So let's get rid of him. And let's get a better teacher. Or the school is at fault. Let's get rid of the school and let's get a better one. But we don't reflect on our personal commitment to whatever program it is. Whichever teacher, whichever school it is, you commit yourself to it and you'll see how they will blossom. We can only talk about, the little learnings we have had. Our children, they have only had one teacher since they started all of this. Bhuvan he has one tabla teacher since he was 5. He started learning tabla. One tabla teacher, and that is Dinesh Hansraj. One, not many. The girls, they had one dance teacher, that is Vaishali, and sometimes Hemant. That's it. No switching, no overturning, no enough walkout. Stick to the program, and you'll see the benefits. I want to say a big thank you this evening to all our teachers as well. Please clap for them. I would like to start with Dinesh. Yeah, as I've always said, Dinesh started teaching at Bhavani Shankar Mandir, and he still teaches here. We are very grateful for the commitment he has made to our children, and we will continue to work with him to promote this very ancient form of our art, tabla. He's very educated in it. This is not just taking up drums and knocking it. You see from his speech, he's very in depth. He knows he has a knowledge of tabla, and he's able to demonstrate that. And he's worked tremendously hard with our children. And on behalf of our temple, we'd like to thank Dinesh very much. And I'd like to ask all of you, he has a program here in this very auditorium on July 16th. It is his personal program. That is what he does. And there is tickets for it. You have to buy the tickets to come in. Many of the children will be performing. It is Shravan time, probably 3rd, 4th day of Shravan. I'll be upstairs. He asked me to come. If we finish in time, I will come. But I'm asking all of you to support his program. He has a love for tabla, and you can't just love something, it has to grow. And to grow, it means you have to mold it. So I'm going to support it. I'm going to buy a lot of tickets, and I'm going to ask you to do that as well. July 16th is the program. Let's give a big hand for Dinesh, please, everyone. I'd like to also thank Hemant Panwarji, who is not here this evening, but I hope he's watching the program. They are very busy people. Hemant Panwar is the Sangeet Acharya, along with his wife Vaishali for our temple. Hemant, I would like to thank Vaishali as well. Hemant and Vaishali ji, they're a team. They have been teaching from the inception of the temple right across from the unit, as we famously call that place, and Melanie Drive. They come and they come from Markham, and they come here. They teach. They follow the Zoom protocol or the Teams protocol, and they taught our children. They do this because of pure love, and what they do is a commitment. It is not a job for them. It is a reflection of their love, and to see this kind of quality of dancing. Listen, this is not a chutney show, right? When these kids dance, you can see a reflection of devotion. This is not where you can just raise up your hand and anything happen. No, this is art. This is science. And for them to take whatever they can from their intelligence and give it to our children and let them blossom into whatever they are, it's a very beautiful thing. So a big, big thank you to Hemant and Vaishali Panwar, who are not here today, but we truly appreciate their commitment. Tomorrow, Vaishali ji has a program here as well, which she's running, and we'll be here to support her. And I'd like to also thank Sabrina Rajpal. Please give a big hand to her. Sabrina grew up in our temple and is now giving back to our temple. And she is very patient. She's known for her patience. And especially, she teaches the small kids. Sabrina is a very excellent singer, one of my favorite singers, and has accomplished quite so much in classical singing. And still, she takes classes as well. If you don't know, she takes classes from her guru. So And she's here, giving whatever she can back to our community. Right now, she focuses a lot on beginners because she has a lot of patience. I'm not saying that other teachers don't. I'm saying she has a lot of patience, and she works with them. And, we appreciate her contribution to the temple, and we thank her so much for that. If there's any one of you who would like to, bring out your beginners and let them be in good hands, we have every teacher to accommodate all of them. So I want to thank Sabrina very much. Please give her a big round of applause. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Pandit Vijay Sharma, who is here as a teacher as well. He's a very accomplished singer and a very knowledgeable musician as well. He has been my friend for about 20 years. I know him a very long time. And he's not here, but I'd like to thank him on behalf of the temple, and I hope he continues to stay with us as well. Big hand for Pandit Vijay. Again, we want the program to grow because we have if you can see, we're focusing on different levels now. In my mind, I'm always thinking years ahead when these kids would probably, be gone on to university. We have not lost a lot of them, but who else are there? Who is going to be busy? Who's going to be here? Because when they're not here, it's a problem for me, for what we do here. So keep them coming, and if there's anyone who are interested in learning music, Kathak dancing, and so on, please bring them. Because it's a beautiful environment, and we have everything required here. These activities do not take away from the children's life. I want you to know that. If there's anybody here, any parent here tonight who subscribe to that these activities will take away from the children's life, no, that is false. That is the broad strokes that they paint you. Now, of course, there are times when the kids will have a little extra homework in school. They may not make a class or something like that. That's fine. But to say that this takes away from their academic life, we have proven that to be false. This actually enhances their life. When I was learning classical singing, when I was younger, I looked at it as something to relax. When I was doing my ragas and my riyas and whatever it was, I looked at this as something to relax. And I don't practice a lot now because of, there are other things to do. But whenever I sing, it is always a very joyful time because it really, it takes away your stress. It really takes away a lot of your stress, and it brings a lot of joy because we're singing it to our God. And this is what we want to teach our children. Thank you all all of you parents. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to September being a very beautiful start or a resumption of their classes. That's all I have to say. I'm hungry, so I think we should do the certificates. Can I ask Dinesh and Sabrina to please come up? So Sabrina set this first? Okay. Sabrina set this first.
Okay, so we'll call your names and please come. Maybe you guys can line up. I'll call 3-4 names. So first up is Anita Prasad. Anita, please come and accept your certificate. Thank you for joining our program, and you did excellent today, so please continue. Next up is Gauri Singh. Gauri, please come up. Poonam Shankar. Yeah. Gauri, please continue to come to classes. You did really, really well today. Great job, Poonam. Very good job today, too. Please keep it up. Shankar. Please give a round of applause to Shankar. Like Panditji said, Shankar will blow your minds next time. We have Aruna and Emma. Emma is here first. Okay. Good job, Emma. Keep practicing. Viren, come up too. Oma. Good job, Aruna. Pooja Prasad. Is she still here? Oh, okay. Disha. Good job, Pooja. Very good dancing. And little Lisha. Lisha dances and sings as well. Dinesh, can you come up to give out the tabla students, please? We have Aditya. Aditya plays tabla and he sings. And hopefully he will start dancing for us soon, right, Aditya? You'll join the Kathak dance, the Kathak class. Yes, multi-talented. Okay, so I'll call up all the tabla boys now. Andrew, Avin, yeah. Andrew, Avin, Bhuvan, you know yourself, just come. So first up you have Andrew. Good job today, Andrew. I never knew you had so much curly hair, man. I haven't seen this head in so long. Avin, Bhuvan, Chauvin, Roshan. Okay. Okay. Next. Good smile. Bhuvan, Chauvin, and Roshan. They're making fun of Dinesh. You know, Dinesh stopped growing a while ago. Chauvin, very good job today. Yes, excellent performance. Oh, even he grew past you. Yeah, Roshan. Elvin. Rakesh and Elvin, please come up. Great job today, Roshan. So I think this is the first time I heard you guys play too, because you've been coming to class for so long, and you did a really good job today. Yes. Oh, Rakesh and Elvin. Oh, yeah, sorry. So this is Elvin. Okay. Yeah, great job, guys. Keep practicing and keep performing. Madhuri. Can you please come up? Madhuri also takes tabla classes, and for a girl, I'm very happy. Oh, Madhuri left. Okay, sorry. We'll keep Madhuri. Varun. Shavin. Oh, oh my God. We should put the dish on the stage and then you guys. Nicholas. Nikki left? Oh, okay. We'll give Nick. Maya. Very good playing today, Maya. Oh, they left too? Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll keep her.
Your newest student, Kushal.
Oh, so Kushal is here. Is Kushal still here? Yes, Kushal, I know you're very new. You didn't get to perform today, but next time you'll be on the stage, okay? Thank you for joining the program and hope you keep practicing. Good job. So now we have, that's it for the tabla students. We'll make Panditji come up here and give the older students theirs. So we have. We just saw the manager perform. We have Arjun, Anaya. You guys please come up when you hear your name. Arjun, Anaya, Bhumika, Shavi, Ryan, Seema. Anaya. This one's for Anaya. Bhuvan. Oh, Bhumi. Shavi. Shavi.
Good job, good job, good job.
Seema.
Seema Ryan.
Seema Ryan.
Seema.
No, this one's Seema.
Okay, go down a little bit because we're going to be in all the pictures.
Oh, yeah. Jada, Jenna, Jessica. Come on, girls.
I don't know who is who.
Okay, so this is Jenna.
I'm Jessica and
Oh
Tierney.
gosh, sorry. Jessica.
Go there and see them.
Jada.
Good job, guys.
And Jenna.
Okay, you guys go.
Go that way. Yeah.
Brenda.
Brenda. And we have Sabrina too, because she still takes classes. So Sabrina. Thank you. Thank you for being so patient, Sabrina. Okay. That's it, everyone.
Did we miss anyone?
Oh, did we miss anybody? I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Nalini, you'll get yours next year. Okay, so like I said, on your way out, please take a box of food and some drink. And hopefully we'll be able to do this more often. And please continue to support our programs. Like I said, namaste.